PBCGangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
Which is, of course, a perfect segue into our final segment of the evening. This morning, like around 11 a.m., all of a sudden, Boxing Social Media was hit with a whole bunch of updates from Showtime Boxing on the slate of fights starting on August 1. And they are some actually great fights. Like I was like,
these are some good ass fights. I was like, the minute that I got the alert that Showtime was announcing all these fights, I'm like, okay, so you had enough of Top Rank stealing your shine, and you wanted to jump in and get involved just to steal some thunder. But then I look at the lineup, I'm like, oh shit, these are actually pretty good. We'll steal the thunder away, steal away.
And they did it after the best Top Rank card of the summer.
Yeah. And usually for me, like I'm very nitpicky with what PBC does, with what they air.
We know, Pat. You're extra nitpicky with PBC.
Yeah, and it's because of the PBC casuals. Because when if you support PBC but you don't watch PBC like I do, then I get nitpicky. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, they're not fucking around, because PBC before the COVID wasn't really lighting the world up. This one, they are, and from August to November, man, they got some heat on this fucking on these fucking slate of cards, man. Keith, have you actually seen the full slate?
Of what's gonna be on not pay-per-view, but Showtime.
Well, on Showtime, but there are a couple pay-per-view cards there. There's 2 of them.
They couldn't help themselves.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I saw you put it up.
Yeah. So basically, basically, thank you, LB. The best card that they got there are the Charlos on September 26th. Jamel Charlo will face Durianchenko for Charlo's WBC paper middleweight title. Yes, I have to say it's paper. I won't get into details why. If you know, you know.
GameStop.
And then we have
the email belts.
Email belts.
Tell
that's the email belts.
Oh man, Doom championships.
Yeah, where you get a message from Suleiman. It's like, Charlo, you are WBC champion.
You've got belts.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and then we got a legit great fight and a rare unification attempt with Jamel Charlo facing Jason Rosario for the WBC, WBA, and IBF 154 belts. Like I said, that's a rarity, because there's only been one unification attempt, and that was won by Winky Wright about 16 years ago? Damn, that was a long time ago.
At 154.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised at this, because I remember saying that, because J-Rock had basically hinted that if he had gotten past Rosario, that him and Jamel Charlo, a fight was basically all but done. But he didn't do his part. So
the fight was signed. It was signed. Yeah, it was signed.
I heard he posted to fight the winner now.
Yeah, and he's gonna get one fight and then fight the winner and then move up to 160.
Right.
However that goes, who knows?
That's another story for another day.
Yeah, and I remember
I don't feel like talking about Krillin today.
Yeah. I'm telling my boys about this because I tell my boys, because they look to me to tell them like when's the next big boxing card. So I told them that this is.
I know how that feels.
Yeah. I told him that this is it, and like it was like, yo, and then I told him, it's like, yo, that's gonna be. I'm definitely paying for that pay-per-view. Like, honestly, like if it was just one of the Charlos, I would be like, okay, get the fuck out of there with pay-per-view. But this one pay-per-view worth it, because it has some interesting co-features, and I won't get into those. Those will be for their individual podcasts. But needs to say, the co-features are worth it as an addition to the two.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Although, didn't one of them get basically axed? I forgot. I remember there was one of them that was supposed to be.
there was
The
one
Roman
of them.
fight.
Yeah, the Roman fight.
Yeah.
Damn, I was looking forward to that one. Like,
Yeah,
damn, why the
like-
best one get axed? Like,
Yeah, basically. Like, there's always something. Oh, Roman's not fighting because I'm like, oh, of course.
Roman's still on the card. It's Emmanuel Rodriguez that's not.
Yeah, no, yeah, but still, like
I
that.
think, weren't they supposed to fight each other?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They were supposed to fight each other.
Rodriguez still having monster flashbacks. So
Yeah, he still has monster PTSD.
yeah. You know, because when Godzilla comes through and just wreck your city, you're never the same.
Yeah.
He should have never put his hands on that man's father, though. That's where he fucked up.
No.
And then the other pay-per-view that we talked about, is this is the first for both Gervonta Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz on October 24th.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's not pay-per-view worthy, but I
No,
like
it
the
isn't.
fight.
Yeah.
No, and the bigger shocker is this fat boy is gonna have to go to 130. So, no disrespect, but like,
Well, he got enough time to train with his damn Billy Joe Saunders ass.
Yeah.
So he better make the most of it.
Yeah, and then this one's too. Like they have two belts on the line. It has Santa Cruz's 130 belt, and then Davis's bullshit game.
No, I be hating when that shit happens. Like you're fighting in one division at one weight, but yet the belt for another division is on the line. Like, what kind of bullshit is this? Like, this is
Like
shit.
he's gonna stay down at that weight if he wins. Like,
Yeah, like the Sugar Ray Leonard, Johnny Lalonde shit. Like, we're gonna fight
Tank
it.
didn't even have his name Leonard is.
And also too, Floyd and Maidana too had both belts. I had the welterweight belts and one of the 154 belts on.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
No, yes, they did. The second fight, yeah, they did.
Where is it? Because I thought Floyd said he didn't have it on the line for that one. I don't remember it being on the line.
It was
I remember-
one of them, not because he had both of them, but it was the welterweight belts and then one of the 154 belts,
Which is
was on the
really
line.
stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. Especially for Tank because he likes to eat candy all the time.
Wait, so both belts will be. Oh, is this basically just a way to pad his belt resume? Oh,
Yeah, because remember he was like on Instagram talking about how he'd be 5-time champion again. I'm like, geez, and like only in boxing now where a motherfucker could be 5-time champion and ain't fight nobody. Like, it's not just back in the day.
No, I felt like that used to mean something. I felt like that used to mean something because Holyfield is a five-time heavyweight champion. It means something. Motherfuckers be you're 5-time champion and you lost your belts on the scales all the time. So
Yeah.
So of course you keep winning it. They keep giving you damn Zab Judah opportunity.
yeah. Meanwhile, you taking L's to the scales. Like kind of crap is this?
Scales whooping his ass, lady.
He needs front armor for the scales. Never mind the damn.
Oh man, but I think it's a good fight. It should be on Fox. Like that shit. I feel like would do like 6 million views on Fox, bro.
Yeah, it would. But I don't know why the pay-per-view, why it is, and then obviously we don't know what.
Probably because Swift and Spence are probably going to be on Fox pay-per-view. So.
Yeah.
Jeez, but that's the thing. None of these fights need to be on fucking pay-per-view. My goodness.
This is. I told you that they're just doing pay-per-views to make sure everybody gets their guaranteed money, and which is stupid when you consider.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a guaranteed stream too. Shit.
which is important. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's stupid, but considering all the events that are going on in the world, it's kind of in poor taste.
Yeah, it is. And the only way it would work if you bust it out on say like, look, for $20 you get the HD link.
Okay.
Then I feel like people will really rock with it.
Yeah.
Damn, $20 pay-per-views.
Yeah, or even I'll do $35 pay-per-views. I'll be $35-$40 pay-per-view. Okay, I can get. But if you do a $75 pay-per-view, I am not buying it. No.
Yeah, they said it's gonna be comparable to previous pay-per-view costs, so you know what that means.
Oh, we're gonna get $69.99. Skip.
$79.99 for HD.
Skip.
$89.99 for surround HD. What's the next Avatar?
Yeah, it'll be surround sound and shit, nigga.
It'll be the danger room from X-Men. Then
You
niggas in your living room
playing in the
scrapping.
background. You get some Al Green playing in the background while the fight's going on. Skip.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
they're
I'm
fucking with that. I mean, like I said, the Charles pay-per-view, I don't mind it because that actually look like that's some real pay-per-view thought behind there. But yeah, no, Tank and LSC, nah, you need to get
Yeah,
out.
I mind the fucking.
Well,
damn,
nah, the only thing
pay-per-view, because we got the same doubleheader in damn December on Fox.
Well, no, the only thing that's going to be confusing about that is if I remember, I heard that like the it's a double header, but it's going to be like some
3
fights
in the afternoon, 3 at night.
like that's so stupid. Like, nah, we're not doing.
No, technically, actually, Don King's cards used to be like that.
And that was really stupid back then. Like,
They were long as fuck too.
have them all at
Yeah, but
once.
you getting championship fights though, man. Like,
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
I would rather you just stack them all at once, not.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do 3 at 1 p.m. and then
this ain't
another
like
3.
this shit ain't a versus battle. We don't need an intermission. Like,
Yeah.
let the 6 fights run. Like, this nigga really said, okay, we'll start it from 2 to 5, and then we'll start it again at 8 to 11. Like, really?
Well, I mean,
it's all through.
well, I'm pretty sure that, like I said, they have plenty of time to actually figure that shit out, what they really want to do. So
Yeah,
better
they
figure the
have
fuck
plenty
out
of
that.
they have plenty of time. Watch them still fumble it at the end because this is nothing good happens with this. So
Yeah. And we already used to then watching the afternoon fights if we watching the Sky Sports or Box Nation. What's that fucking what's the other shit in the UK?
Wealth TV, or that's what we used.
Yeah, that too. But when you'll watch those cards first, and then you'll end up watching the damn main event later. Like kind of how I think Dylan White, Oscar Rivas was during the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had Pacquiao Thurman at night, and it's like, okay.
Right.
But you know, that's 2 different vibes. It's like y'all trying to give us the same vibe and split it up. Like the fuck?
Right.
That's like a nigga Uber eats the fucking damn appetizer, and then 3 hours later he Uber eats the damn main course.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
you might as well just done it both all at once. No,
Yeah. Like
I hold you over.
Nah, let's let you watch the first half of the movie now, and then 2 hours later we'll let you see the rest.
Yeah, nah. Imagine. Oh, Black Panther. You watch the first half at night, and then you can come back in the morning to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, no,
Oh, man, wow.
I want the 6 fights. I want a boxing overdose by the time I'm done. I want that. So yeah, they have time to they have time to figure that shit out. And then I know some of the other fights on here that they announced. I know you have Erickson Lubin versus Terrell Gashaw. Not excited about that one. That's the one.
Yeah,
fight.
I'm not excited about that.
I'm indifferent.
No, I'm not even indifferent. Like, this sucks. Like, no disrespect to Gachet, but he's not like, this doesn't do anything for Lubin. Like,
Yeah, no.
it's a lateral move.
No, it does something for Lubin. I think this is a good build-up fight. Like, no one's really wiped their ass with Goucher.
Yeah,
I mean, lateral made easy work of him.
Lateral still got buzzed and hurt twice though. So that ain't easy work with a motherfucker damn near hurting you and shit. And it's still a boring fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cuban boxing school still closed, my nigga. Yeah, you tried to sneak his ass in there with lateral. Yeah, no.
I knew you wouldn't let that
He didn't
slide.
make no fucking easy work. If you want to say easy work for lateral was the Trout fight,
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But the Goucher, nah, that shit was too boring.
And Goucher couldn't even make easy work of a faded Trout. So why
Exactly.
should I be excited about this? You
He
prove
had a
me.
PBC draw.
Yeah.
No, he had a versus draw.
Oh,
So-
I'll give it to you.
But honestly, of the all the Showtime cards that that they announced, I think the one that actually like really intrigued me, like underratedly, that it was the first one, the Fulton Jr. and Angelo Leo fight.
yeah. I
That could
mean,
be something.
that could be something. I mean, because Angelo Leo, that's why his last fight against Cesar Juarez, and he beat the dude down, and Fulton, unfortunately, his last fight out wasn't really that exciting. It was kind of struggle filled. It was the best fight. It was on the Swifts card, I believe. The two Swifts cards.
Fulton is hot and cold, but
Yeah.
I like Fulton.
And then that one's actually for a WBO belt. Imagine two PBC fighters are fighting for a WBO belt.
Yeah, that's weird because usually that belt is reserved for only if your name isn't Bob Arum or Frank Warren, then you don't get a WBO pass.
Yeah,
That's true.
so yeah, that's a rarity right there. But hey, that'll be the first card for PBC since COVID. That'll be August 1st. So that's in 8 days. And then
The most underrated ones are the first one and the last one, the Donaire fight.
yeah, the Donaire, the Donaire fight because he's getting another shot. He's getting another shot.
Hold on, who's in there fighting?
I always forget how to say his name. Abulai.
Yeah. He's the one that he hosts the WBC bantamweight belt. He's the one he beat up Rashid Warren.
Yeah, dude can punch.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And now, I mean, that's a good fight.
Darren Warren, ain't no slouch in that fight, so it was like, wow. But I'm kind of hyped for the Donaire fight. Donaire, a good dude.
Yeah. Hopefully, he's also the one that actually beat up Monster's brother too on the Monster Donaire card. He was the one that fought before that. Yeah.
I don't even feel like he beat up Monster Brothers. He won, but
He did. I forgot about that.
I don't want to call that no beat up.
No, he won handedly.
Yeah, he won clearly. Yeah.
So, and then I forget. There's one more fight that we're missing. Or no, a couple. I think.
There's a couple more, yeah. I mean, Benavidez fights, against Romer and Gulo.
Angulo, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that could be a decent fight.
It could be. I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
and
mid,
Yeah, and Gulo is strong, but Gulo is slow, but he can punch.
Yeah,
And Benavidez is,
he can punch, but he's slow as hell, like you just said. So
Yeah.
and then we have Lipinets in October against the dude I can never pronounce his name because it's like 25 letters. 20.
yeah, I'd Kabudaba Araf something. I don't.
Abracadabra.
But he can punch.
And that's for the IBF interim belt because basically IBF is like I don't know if Spencer's gonna come back from his injury, so let's get an interim going and see what happens. And IBF doesn't call these belts interims a whole lot, so let's see what happens.
Just hearing IBF interim just sounds weird. Like what?
Yeah. The IBFs don't ever do it, so we put respect on them when they do it. So
Yeah.
and
I
then
can respect that because we still waiting to see Spence come back, so it's cool.
right.
And then I think
A fight later on.
Right.
I think we're missing. Wait, hold on. Is it prime time fighting as well?
Yeah, Little B-Hop. That's the last one in November. I think that's after Thanksgiving, I think.
Okay. I was like, I thought I remembered Colbert being announced too.
Yeah, he's on there. He's facing the guy that that basically had the Bartholomew family in tears, because he beat up what's the struggle to Bartholomew brother again?
Rancis?
No, the other one, not Rancis. That one. There we go.
No, I forgot his name. Jaime something. The guy that you're talking about.
Yeah, Arboleda. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, So yeah. So I mean, that could be a good fight. Just for that Arboleda beat up a Bartholomew brother, he's all right with me.
I forget that you have like some vitriol against the Bartholomew family because of their weird hairstyle.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the weird boxing and the punching and overrated with their skills and the plot armor these niggas get when they damn get their ass whooped in these fights.
Yeah, no, but for Pat, it's the hair. That's the deal breaker. The hair.
Yeah, because these niggas be coming in there. These niggas be coming here with some bullshit.
Nah, the only Bartholomew guy I liked was Rancis, but even he kind of just fell off. The rose, the rose came off the bloom pretty quickly.
Yeah,
the Relic beat his ass twice, only got credit once.
Yeah, that's that Cuban shit though. Don't get LB started. That's that Cuban shit.
Shout out to Casamayor, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God. Casamayor is like is his I'm not racist, but I like moment. I'm not racist.
Nah, it's just Casamayor. He's like all time great level.
I don't hate Cubans. I like Casamayor.
But that's like, I mean, yeah, he really went there. but I'm like, Casamayor is literally the best pro boxer from Cuba ever. I mean, is there a disagreement?
He's one of the best. I'll say.
Off the top of my head, I can't. I mean, aside from that's a good question.
Yeah, I thought so. So shout out to Casamayor.
Maybe I was gonna say, what's his name? The Cuban from like the 50s, Kid something, but that's the only.
Yeah. I'm talking about contemporary times.
Oh. Yeah, that's when Cubans could actually box legally in Cuba. Yeah,
you're talking about like a whole nother era. Like that's like start naming Jim Crow boxers. Well, you know, I like that one black guy.
But I mean, Kid Chocolate was another one, the real Kid Chocolate, not Peter Quillen. Doesn't count.
Well, Peter Quillen is Cuban, but you know, yeah.
Not the Kid Chocolate.
Kid Splendor. Wait. Yeah, okay.
You know, but the one thing about this slate of cards that pisses me off too, and I talked about this, is all of them are in my neck of the woods in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun Casino.
And you can't go.
Yes, I can't go. It's one of my fucking homes, and I can't. Every single fucking fight is at Connecticut.
I love the irony. They're messing with Pat. They never have a Connecticut card that he can actually go to. He's always
but it's karma though. Like all the shit talking he used to do for PBC.
You know, it doesn't mean, but I support New England boxing because, you know, boxing, like if we don't attend them shits, they don't make the fights there. You know, so that's
exactly why they're there now. Cause
yeah. You know, so I'm over here I've been over here like kind of like sulking a little bit because I was like, this is some bullshit. You know, I was like, I want to go to, because I haven't gone to a fight since December, and LB's the only one that's actually going to a fight this year. You know,
gang.
Yes. So it's just like there's all these cards in my ear and I can't go. But what can I do, man?
Damn. I can't even say the ring gang boss. I send niggas to fights. Like ring gang. I send myself to fights now. Like damn, the line don't hit no more. Like nigga, you ain't no boss. You don't send nobody. Nigga, you went there.
Oh man! But and also another, you know, I guess our last hot take too, the whole issue with Canelo. Keith, are you up on Canelo's conundrum?
Nah, what he going through now?
Trying to find an opponent.
He's trying to find the lowest of lows opponents from like I don't even know if we want to fucking talk about this, but let's talk about it.
I mean, we could touch it for 5 minutes. Like,
no, basically it's this whole situation because I mean, Canelo and Golden Boy, like they tried. Obviously everyone knows Canelo has the big deal with DAZN. He gets like 30-something million a fight and whatever. But now in the era of COVID, they don't want to pay his opponents all that much. And
I heard about that.
Yeah,
but they still want to pay Canelo all that money though. So
yeah. So basically, it's like everyone under the sun: Derevianchenko, from all the way to Jason Quigley, David Lemieux, Callum Smith. Who am I missing? There's more.
They tried with Billy Joe.
Billy Joe, yeah, Ryder.
I think Munguia was mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, so let me ask you this, Keith. Who would you want to see Canelo fight?
Shoot. Honestly, anybody, man. I just want to see him fight again.
All right, we're gonna delete that out because if Canelo hears that, he'll be fighting Quigley.
Yeah,
Yeah. He'll be
I'm
fighting.
sorry,
He'll be fighting Master Roshi.
yeah, and I will and believe me, I will shit on that fight.
Oh, we know. You shit on a Canelo fight and said semi decent. For a horrible one, you'll get the whole.
When's the last semi decent Canelo fight we got?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jacobs.
yeah. I mean that one actually had something behind it. Just the fight turned out to be a dud.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but every one of his other PBC.
Yeah. I mean,
he's
nobody wants to see Canelo versus Willie Monroe. Like,
yeah. Fuck no. Yeah,
Gabe Rosado or Martin Murray.
Yeah, Gabe Rosado. Yeah, no. So basically, they're bugging Canelo. Just need Canelo. I mean, because they're trying to get for not Cinco de Mayo. What's the other shit in September?
Mexican Independence Day.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they're running out of time because they only have so many weeks left. So like 6 weeks. So these niggas need Oscar needs
to
keep
dicking around with the money, man.
Yeah.
They finally said, "Fuck it, Carlos Smith $5 million."
Yeah. Oh well, Jack. Like that's why all these damn Jack Ryder opponents, campaigning for a shot.
Yeah, because they're like, yeah, I'll take because some of them had never made $1 million yet. So they're like, hey Canelo, I'll fight you for $1 million. I'll fight you for $500,000 and shit like that. And
but Canelo fights so many niggas we don't want to see. They know they got a chance to get the fight though.
Exactly.
Like, damn, I'll be the next Liam Smith. I'll be the next Rocky Fielding. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, if there's one boxer that's been living off his resume forever, is Canelo.
Yeah, he's starting to get to that too. Because like they mentioned, he took so many risks. Oh wow, he fought Laura.
Like, yeah, in the '90s, nigga.
Yeah.
That's how far that shit felt. Like and honestly, what makes it worse is Canelo's always been in divisions that are loaded, and I feel like we don't get loaded type of super fights.
Well, unfortunately, because this is what happens when you're the money man and you enter loaded divisions, those divisions freeze up because all they want to do is they see the money guy and all they want to do is put themselves in positions to get
but
the
why
money.
This only happens when Canelo gets a division. Well, I've been following boxing forever, and it's like I've never seen no crazy shit like that. Like every other division.
Didn't like Floyd basically that shit happened in the 147 where everybody was just basically positioning themselves just to get a Floyd or a Manny fight and not fighting each other. Like I didn't forget about that.
But see, the thing is, you missing is Floyd still fought those top dudes. Manny still fought those top dudes. Canelo ain't like if you compare it like Pacquiao, Bradley. Floyd, Maidana, Pacquiao, all those names where Canelo is like, he ain't fucking with none of the top 5 like that.
Yeah, especially Andre. I mean, Andre is the one.
Yeah. That's Andre in 2 divisions.
Yeah, Andre is the one. He probably is the one that doesn't get mentioned because it's like it's like, nah, we're not fucking with no damn Andre. Like they act like he doesn't exist.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, I already fought Andre. His name is Lara. Like,
yeah, and you barely beat him. Like, the fuck out of here. See, that's the thing. Is like, you still have fucking Ortiz versus Berto. You still have fucking good little fights that was happening in welterweight. You still had Devin Alexander beating up them Maidana. You still have welterweight. Like, you don't really have that now. Like with Canelo just really stalls shit in the way, and he does it by grabbing a group of prospective opponents, and he lingers a fight in the air, and then everybody's like, okay, maybe I should get it. Then it's like no one does anything.
Yeah,
true.
Like I just think it's worse with Canelo. That never happened with De La Hoya. De La Hoya getting a division, dudes are still doing anything, and then De La Hoya says, "All right, I'm gonna pick him."
Yeah.
De La Hoya was giving you a super fight every year.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true.
Canelo, we just get super dreams every year.
Oh, dreams and nightmares. The Canelo Alvarez edition.
Dream chasers. Can't wait till the mixtape with Canelo and me.
Yeah, and the shit is getting very old. Like Canelo, like if you didn't want to do all this, then you shouldn't have signed that big ass contract. You know you have fights to fulfill. You know, I don't know you
You're not gonna get new subscribers with fighting fucking Jason Quigley, bro.
Yeah. You know, so it's like, you know, you cut the bullshit. Like Callum Smith, I think so far it's like, okay, might take the 5 or 6 million.
Yeah. Callum Smith needs to take the fight. He should take the fight.
Hold out for 5.5.
Yeah, he was
offered up another 500 grand.
Yeah, no, he was offered 5 million to fight him. So the heck.
But he asked for 6.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So you're fighting over? Oh my God!
Well,
you gotta understand, bro. Canelo needs these guys more than they need Canelo. Canelo's the face of the sport. People not gonna accept another damn boring ass fucking Canelo fight. Remember, Canelo.
You underestimate Canelo fans and fans that call themselves boxing fans in general.
They not boxing fans. It's a small part of Canelo boxing fans that are on Canelo dick like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though they're talking about they'll buy the fight, it don't move the needle. It's not gonna do anything for the zone or anybody.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Canelo has to for the zone. I mean, unless the zone can actually, actually has a little bit more organic stars or whatever to actually put on the good fights like they did in 2019. 2019, they were able to mask Canelo's weaknesses with his fights because they had some absolute classics.
Yeah, because other shit, and then you had the other shit kind of happen too. You're absolutely right. Like the Joshua drama, all of that. You could throw Canelo in there. And then, the fights look good on paper.
Right.
The Jacobs fight was decent. No one's going to hate on that. Just the fight itself sucked. It didn't have no hype to it. The Kovalev fight, no one wanted. We got it. Ended up being a damn after event of the UFC card that night. So, I mean, you really think Canelo could get away with a garbage-ass fight after being snubbed by the UFC in his last fight?
No, not at all. I mean, dude.
Yeah.
He needs to make this fight fast because, like I said, I mean, there's only, like I said, the zone's already on. Like the zone's we're not proving a lot of these opponents, bro. Like you
see it because dude is damn. He getting that mid pan.
Yeah. He's basically he's getting. I mean, people think he's improving. No, he's getting lazier. I mean? Even how he fights is lazy. In his last couple of fights, he's been lazy. So it's gonna catch up to him. If he keeps fighting this bullshit.
If what I've been hearing, Caleb Smith been in, not in he didn't let himself go like a lot of guys. But from what he's saying, he didn't let himself go like that. So he's saying he would be he think he would be in good shape for Canelo.
Good. I like to hear. I mean, he is the champion at 160. I mean, he's the main dude at 168. So you might as well. I mean, pay that man.
Pay the man, shit, dude. Really, 1 million. And this is the thing is if I'm Canelo, I'm gonna take 1 million for my person. Just if I'm making 35 million, really,
Yeah.
Come on,
make it happen.
Stop being a bitch, man. Make the damn get out and do this money.
Right, exactly. I mean,
pay that man.
Yeah, pay that man and go after and try to take his belt.
Yeah.
So, but
it gives Canelo a chance to be in a hard fight before he go to the Golovkin fight.
Exactly, because he'll need it.
Yeah. He hasn't had a hard fight since then.
Exactly. So. Yeah, so to be continued with Canelo Alvarez, and maybe by the end of the month, in 8 days or so, we'll find out who he's facing next.
Yeah, when when the fighter's only 6 weeks away.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we signed it. Caleb Smith. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well. To be, like I said, to be continued. So we've come to the end of our show for tonight. And of course, obviously, we like to do our final thoughts. So, Keith, do you have any final thoughts?
Well, really, I just want to say I had a great time with y'all. Like always. I really don't have nothing else to really plug in, except God bless. That's all.
Yeah. Are you dropping any new material anytime soon?
Not yet. Still working on it, but when it comes, I'll let y'all know for sure.
That's
Quarantine EP, bro. You just dropped that like a month ago.
Oh yeah, well I did drop the quarantine EP. I did. That came out in May, so check that out if you haven't. It's on Spotify. Just look me up, Keith Soprano, and I'm right there.
That's what's up.
7 tracks.
Hey, yeah. That like after I finish listening to the versus mix I'm going to be making in the morning, yeah, I'll definitely give that a spin too as well.
It's fire. Trust me.
It'll definitely get me through my day, I'm sure.
Thank you.
No doubt, man. Thank you for being on the show. And LB, man, do you have any final thoughts?
Oh man, Ring Gang forever. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Ring Gang cartoon, the animated series, episode 1.
Yes.
That shit is fire.
Yes.
It's hilarious, man. Just all the antics, just in animated form. And you like that old Adult Swim vibe, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force, that type of shit. We got you covered. Just hit up ringgangradio.com. It's there. If you fuck what we doing, you fuck with what we doing, all that shit, you can make that little donate on the side. See that there, Ring Gang in the building. Also, shout outs to the rest of the squad, Prolific and RTDs and Clan Rocky and PJ the Fight Architect and my dude Rome. Me and him just dropped the new collab EP, the Tech and Destroy EP. Shout outs to Tech Beats, from Florida.
Yes, sir.
The legendary boom bap beats. So it's on Spotify. Once you go to Ring Gang to listen to Spotify. I'm sorry. Once you go to Spotify to listen to Ring Gang, make sure you type in Shutterworth and Rome, Tech and Destroy EP or Tech and Destroy. And right after you do the damn that quarantine EP from Keith Soprano.
Yes.
And if you're feeling real good, then go ahead and type in that Tunnel Gang. Bars, flow, and soul. Yeah.
Back to back, just like that.
Yeah, all of that shit. It's a smorgasbord of talent over here, and just like Keith said, we the dopest collective for boxing right now.
Word.
Message. That's all I got to say.
That's what it is, man. P, man, do you have any final thoughts?
Oh, I mean, you already know, all the same shit. I sentiment everything. I echo all the sentiments. It's Ring Gang Radio all day, every day, twice on Sundays. Go check out that Tech and Destroy EP. Shit is fire. Fire. Ringgangradio.com. You already know the website you gotta go to. Check out that, Ring Gang cartoon. Shit is dope. We worked hard and we gave it to y'all, and we hope y'all enjoy it because the shit is definitely fire.
Yes, sir.
And you already know, just subscribe, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that. And most importantly, don't bite our shit. Stop biting. I know y'all love us, y'all love us so much, y'all want to copy our style, but I'm a huge Wu-Tang fan. We don't like no shark niggas, so just stop fighting our shit, you bitch ass niggas. That's all.
Find yourself tied up to a chair in a abandoned warehouse.
Get your head ripped off.
With a New York accent, UK accent, taking turns beating your ass.
Oh man, but I echo the sentiments of every one of the brothers on this show, man. And yeah, it's Like I said, just sub, man, sub, show a little money, show a little money love if you want to, or you should, because we give you that content that you want and need anyways. And plus we're all talented.
Ain't free.
What I'm saying? But yeah, Ring Gang, man, we definitely got things coming up down the in the pipeline. Like I said, go check out the website, go check out the articles, Instagram, Podomatic, all that, man. Comments, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your parents, tell anybody, Ring Gang is the shit. So for myself, Pat Scorpion, the New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P, for Keith Soprano, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
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 One.